Alright, hello everybody. As you can see, we are about to ding 14. I pushed a little further than I thought I would, but I figured the combat's no longer all that exciting, so might as well get to the point, which is leveling up, and I think I'm going to have some fun buying new spells. Unfortunately, we got a full set of pawn spawns, and I say unfortunately because I wanted to point out one little thing for anybody who's actually interested in doing this that I noticed. Because when you make videos like this, you look for any little thing you can to make it slightly more interesting. And that was that the bishop's pets seem to have unusually high HP regeneration. And I noticed that, they would go up 2% each tick, and it was annoying. Sometimes, I'd hit them and then miss a couple of times, and then I'd watch their HP go up 2 or even 4% again. Felt like fighting a losing battle almost. Did manage to kill him, but let's say you were a one-hand blunt cleric, not doing as much damage per hit. It might be more of a challenge. It might be a bigger factor if you were soloing the bishop and his pet. So yeah, maybe it wouldn't matter. Maybe you'd still win. Or maybe you'd like to nuke the pet down first and then fight the bishop. If I sound tired, it's because I am. I randomly woke up at like 3:30 a.m. and I thought now's a good time to make a video. Luckily, I don't have work tomorrow. There's a special holiday here in China. It's called Dragon Boat Festival. So I've got the day off. Well, it felt like he was starting to run for a second there. He just inched a little closer to me. Ding-a-ling, level 14. There we go. Now I could keep ripping it up, but I think I'd rather head back, get spells. Now the easy way to do it would be the gate. That would put me right outside Felwith. However, I would still be stuck with all the belts that I still have. I mean the Orc Centurion belts that I have in my pack. And I'd be stuck with the bone chips. Let's see how many we got. 26. We got a good, it's 4 at a time. We got a good 6 turn-ins of bone chips as well. We happen to be right at 0. So let's head back and turn in the bone chips and the belts, and let's see what kind of percentage we're getting from them. Then we will try to buy new spells. Now, one reason to perhaps not do the chessboard camp is money. When you're fighting the orcs, you're getting belts and you're getting a coin. In addition to perhaps they drop a weapon or some cloth armor. No cloth armor off these skellies. No coin. And I don't think we came out with much profit overall, only making money from the rusty weapons. That longsword was a good find, and so is the rusty spear. But even these good finds are not that good, What if I should just sell the bone chips? I like to check to see if anything new is for sale. Nope, I'm still on the lookout for something interesting, like those split paw gloves that I saw and fell with. Those would be nice. They only cost like 4 plat. They gave like 2 whiz, 3 dexterity or something like that. So some split paw gear would be nice to come across at a vendor. It doesn't seem likely though, because I think split paw gear has to be sold to the vendor by a player. And I must have just gotten really lucky timing the first time I saw it for sale and fell with, but we'll keep checking the occasional vendor. One day we'll find something. I'm sure. Alright, you guys, I'm going to pause this, and I'll resume back in Kaladin, because we're ready to turn in the bone chips. I just got messaged by a player that I saw. My tired 3:30 a.m. self thought I had unpaused the recording, but apparently I hadn't, because when I went back to pause it again, it was already paused. But yeah, I saw a couple of corpses, and I was like, oh gosh, there's a player around here. Looked around, finally found him. Mage. A little scary. Not gonna lie. But his name was Qui-Gon, and I have a soft spot in my heart for Qui-Gons. It's maybe my favorite Jedi. He says, please don't kill me on your way back 3. Well, I said, well, I still feel like I would have the short end of the stick. I was thinking I was going to get jumped there. Alright, I forget exactly who I need to turn these bone chips into. Let me look that up real quick. Ah yes, Gunlock Jure in the Paladins Guild. By the way, someone tuned in recently and were asking me about the medicine bags that I've got. Like, oh, where, and I guess they didn't see the video where I went over that. You buy them right here at Red Fist Metals. I didn't remember the name when I was writing a reply in YouTube comments. Alright, so I gotta get to the Paladin Guild. And first we're gonna turn in the belts, because the belts are right here. Paladin Guild is right next to our cleric spells. That's where we want to go last when we're going to have the most extra cast to spend. So we want to turn in everything we can first. Okay, so right now we've got 0%. Let's see if we even get a whole percentage here. Oh, don't give him that. Jeez, I must be tired. We didn't even get a whole percentage. Let's try 2. There. So it looks like 2 belts will give 1%. And 3 belts give 2%. So it's better than half. It's like almost 1%, kind of. That went up to 3%. Interesting. Okay. Still just 3%. Alright. Well, that was pretty good. I guess. 4%, not great. Not like I'm so eager to get more belts, but we got something. And we got some money, which is probably the real deal. Alright, I'm going to pause it while I get to the Paladin's Guild. Alright, Gunlock Dre is at 1315, 158. So it looks like we got some northern bound. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the Cleric Guild. We'll be coming back here soon. Oh. Oh, look here, Qui-Gon. Still relatively new to P99. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm out of food and drink. I suppose I can ignore that message for now. Oh, his main is only 17. He's still relatively new to P99. He might have decided to start a character on red from watching the videos for the soloing. Okay, oh, well, apparently I passed Gunlock Jore according to my Loke. Datur Night Seer. Never mind, he decided to re-roll. He's been playing EQ for quite a while. Where is this guy? Okay, hold on here. Look at 13, 15, 158. In the Paladin Guild. Is this not? Yeah, I guess we gotta look in these side rooms. There we go. Hello, is there a Gunlock Jure here? Oh, Gunlock Jure, I must have walked right by you. Who knows how many times. Hello, sir. Okay, let's see if the bones do the same as the belts. That's what I'm interested in. Are we getting the same from the bones as we would from the belts? XP wise? Of course, it's 4 to 1 difference. Like, it's 4 bones versus 1 belt. That took us up to 5. We have enough turn-ins. We went from 4 to 5 on the first one. We have enough turn-ins to see. I think it might be the same amount of experience. That took us to 6. It's looking good so far. Still 6. This should take us to 7. If this takes us to 7, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Chips are doing the same for us as, say, a belt. 4 chips are equal to 1 belt in terms of experience. You're not getting gear on every turn-in, though. That's the problem. But sometimes. I like how we're amiable, but when I try to talk to him, shopping wise, he's like, "You're not a paladin, be gone." It's like, hey buddy, I thought we were amiable here. Alright, we cruise on down to the Clerics Guild next to see which of our new spells we want to buy. Oh, I made a mistake. I did not stop by the bank. I think I do have some money in the bank. I'm going to chat for a bit. I'll do that off video. Okay. Dodge at 15. One more level and we get dodge. So we got to make another trip back to train dodge. That is worth it. And we want that to be leveling up as much as possible. Ooh, Old Uridan, a new language. Let's throw 1 point in that. I've done that on every character, and never have I had the opportunity to actually learn any language. It never went up, but I still do it. Because back in the day, I think everybody did that. They would throw points into languages. Because a lot of people were talking in their own tongues. I think almost everybody was. Alright, I'm trying to find our level appropriate spells here. We got healing. I suppose that's a must, right? Is it though? Yeah, it is. It's just so expensive. Alright. Healing. What else are we after now? An endure? I think our priority spells are going to be daring, healing, plus, why am I feeling like we're not seeing a lot of my spells? Oh, there's more over here. Yeah, daring, 10, plat. Oh, that's level 19. Okay, that's not here. Dismiss Undead is level 24. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I was going to buy that Summonable Hammer spell that I never got to. This feels like this fender's just a little bit too high for us. Where's our spells here? Expulse Undead. There we go. There's a must spell. And I think we're just about broke now. Yep, we can't afford another spell unless we get lucky and have something in the bank. So, I bind affinity would be nice. 6 gold plat. And I would want to get my new nuke, smite. I shall smite thee. 6 plat. We want 12.2 more plat. We don't have that much. So we're gonna have to forget about bind affinity for now. And I cross my fingers and hope after I go to the bank, I discovered that I have enough for our living nuke here. Hoi, hoi, hoi. This is breaking my heart. Alright, I'll pause here. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize the bank was in the same zone, not so far away. Let's see how much we got here. Ooh, 14? That is more than I was expecting. Significantly. I'm getting every cent that I have. I am excited. That is a nice chunk of change. We can get at least 2 spells, I suppose. Living Nuke and Bind Affinity. Although I will take a second look at the wiki to see if there's anything else that might be more important. I thought I had a new HP AC buff. I thought Daring was level 14. I must have been wrong. Well, here goes all my money, like literally. Okay, we want Smite. We must have. That's a must-have spell. Okay, let's take a look. And this time, I will go through the trouble of making the window viewable to my friends and viewers here. P99 Cleric. Here we go. And then while that page is loading up, let me figure out in OBS how to let you see it. Let's see if that works. Yep, there we go. Alright, level 14. We've got Bind Affinity, Cancel Magic, we're going to skip. Endure Cold, we're going to skip. Endure Disease, a little bit tempting, but we're going to skip it. Healing we got. Invisibility to Undead Creatures, that's tempting, but we're not going to need that right now. Smite, Symbol of Transol, that's what I was thinking of. That's our potential HP buff, but it's only does 34 HP at level 14, and it costs a cat's eye agate, so we're not going to be using that. So really, we got healing, we got smite, we got expulse undead. We're gonna get bind affinity, and if we have enough left over, I might pick up endure disease, although it might be smart to save my cash. But I like endure disease because if I were to kill more bishops, right, and Shadow Knights, I could potentially endure their diseases. However, they're both only casting Disease Cloud. It's not such a scary disease. Endure Poison would be more appreciated. Okay, we only really need a Bind Affinity right now. Let's go with that. And what do we get? Hammer of Wrath. I'm trying to remember if I got it already, though. I'm gonna add this Qui-Gon as a friend. He seems to be here for the soloing, but maybe one day he'll want to group up for a hot minute. Might be a good group up. Do I want to get Symbol of Transall just to have it? Okay, I gotta double check to see if I have Hammer of Wrath. Okay, I'll get it. I want to get it. I can afford it. I gave up trying to buy gear since I haven't found those split fall gloves. There we go. So we are kind of set. We are ready to go somewhere. We're going places. Oh, the places you'll go. I teach kindergarten. So I'm a lot more familiar with Dr. Seuss than I otherwise might be. I like how much faster I'm memming spells and stuff. So I could just gate back to Felwith and from there run to Crushbone. Just hop into the crushing of the bones. But I'm really tempted to run back to the chessboard and try out this new Expulse Undead. But I really think Crushbone's the place to be. I need money. I think we're going to have to go with Crushbone at this point. Right? We got 8% from belts and bone chips. That's a nice little cushion. I think if we were to die one time, we would still retain our level. Once we mat up, once we fight a bit, get some defense skills up, we'll have a nice burst of AC there. We're doing good. I'm gonna try one Legionnaire in this video just to see how it goes. Well, things seem to be bumping on red. Aside from Qui-Gon, I also ran into what looked like a newbie level 1 Cleric as I went up the lift to sell some bat fur that I had picked up. Just sitting there by the merchant with a mace in his hand and no clothes on, naked. I threw him some buffs, but he must have been AFK, though he had LFG up. So I went on a bat killing spree. I killed all the bats I could find by the druid rings, and I think I got 5 wings. That's my luckiest by far run on those bats. We're up to 12 now. Soon we're gonna be up to 20, and I will sell that for 1 plat each to that player I mentioned before. Nui, he's on right now, so Nui's on. Once we have enough, we're going to send him a tell, and I think he will come and pick up bat wings from us. Alright, I'm going to med up here, and then I'm going to take us into Crushbone. Probably would be wise to leave that for the next video. I already got my level up and bought my spells, and that's pretty much going to be all I'm going to do in this, all I plan to do for this video, but I want to give my loyal visitors and viewers something special. Let's see if we're ready for a Legionnaire. Hopefully we're not about to add a death to our list. Maybe I'm going to need to bind outside of Crushbone. I kind of like our original bind still. And we're going to have to go back to the Cleric Guild soon at 15 anyway. So I think I'm going to leave it there and cross my fingers and hope I don't die. Then I can gate back, quickly train dodge. Alright, see you guys soon. Alright, found some gear I forgot to sell in my backpack, and while I was selling it, I realized 2 things. I got a new mask, small tattered mask, got an extra AC on my face, but more importantly, the Warbone chips sell for more than 2 gold. So they didn't drop that much. I only had 3 or 4 of them, but that's a little bit of money I did not realized was coming from the skeletons. So we're going to head in, and I've rethought things with our new nuke, which does, as I've recently discovered, where is it? 74 to 83 damage, which means we just got it, so it's doing minimum 74. And the orc trainer has got 264 HP, so even though he's only one level lower than us, and that scares me, with this new nuke, which I hadn't been taking into consideration when I thought about it before, I think we can definitely take the orc trainer. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that I can cap this video out with an orc trainer kill. And I'm keeping my other set of fingers crossed, hoping that he drops the shiny brass shield that I'm eager to get my hands on for Unrest. Now, I'm thinking don't go to Unrest until level 19. And the reason for that is that's when I get Endure Magic. So I can get that shield, that'll be 10 magic resistance, and then I can get the spell, Endure Magic. That'll give me another 20. I can boost my magic resistance by 30 from its current base of 25. 55 is not a great number of magic resistance, but against those ghouls that I'll be killing, it'll be nice to resist some of their roots, at least some. And maybe I shouldn't even worry about it for right now. Because where are we going to get from, say, 15 or 16 all the way to level 19, right? I guess we could try the Nightbright Sisters. That's a possibility. But we'd have to split that camp. And that's like a double lull camp. But they're level 12. We'll be level 14. We can probably get to 15, 16, 17 off of Centurions if we wanted. So it looks like the trainer is not up. But let's, oh wait, I forgot I need to buff up. Let's kill his spawn, at least for fun. No, let's not waste our time. If he's not up, he's not up. I'll work on him in the next video. Well, actually, yeah, I will kill anything that could potentially be the placeholder. Just so after I go kill a Legionnaire, I can come back and check if he's here. Look at that. That nuke took him almost to half HP, this green Centurion. But this one was still going to give us experience. Looks like he would have the upper hand. Let's see what 8% goes up to. Now again, I forgot, XP bonus of 50%. So you got to take that into consideration. You got to chop a third off of how much XP I get from these kills, and as well as the belts and bone chip turn-ins, I believe. Come on. Don't get me ads right now. There you go. There, we got an experience point on that. We got a Crushbone belt as well. Now, I think this here is our trainer spawn. So, he is more green than his buddy. He's reasonably safe. So we're just going to melee him down, save some mana. And we got to figure out what we're going to do around these parts. Let's go see what Legionnaires con to us. There's usually one over here, but there might not be right now. Ooh, the Orc Warlord is only yellow. Okay. Centurion and Pawn. See, why didn't I get this lucky with spawns when I was trying to grind here before? This would have been a good little spot, although I could easily get myself in trouble. There. Look, I can't find the Legionnaire to save my life. Alright, well, I know other spots for Legionnaires, that's for sure. Back to our old hunting grounds. So I'm going to cruise over here. Let me make sure I'm actually recording. I am. This video is getting a little longer than my new average, but we're doing some exploring. And I have more time this time. Make a jump for the ladder. Okay, there can be a Legionnaire right there. But there's not. Oh, there is. Okay, and he's blue. Okay. So as long as they're blue, Legionnaires might be totally viable to us now. Let's med up before we try him, because I am a little scared. Ooh, I almost backed off the thing. I didn't realize I had a fall behind me. Okay, this new powerful nuke makes me so much more comfortable. I'm really not worried about this Legionnaire at all. However, when you try something new, it's good to be prepared. So I've got full... Oh, I don't have full mana. That's a false tick on my Duxa UI. It tries to predict your ticks sometimes. It tells you got more mana than you do sometimes. Alright, now we've got full mana. So, let's see how much Smite takes a bite out of this Legionnaire. Boom, takes him down to 79%. Now let's see what he hits for. Okay, Smite's got a bit of a more longer cooldown than our last nuke Fuhrer did. Wow, this is going to be smooth sailing if it continues like this. Of course, we've gotten lucky so far. He hit us for 23, but we had pawns that were hitting us for that much. You know, that's no biggie. There, okay, now we got to get a little worried about him running. We don't want that. Do we chase him through the zone, or do we nuke again? Oh, we can chase him. We just hit a 16. Boom. Went up to 13%. I, like a fool, forgot to check and see what I was at before, percentage-wise. Well, here we are, up to 13%. Maybe I should kill another one and then see where I'm at. Seems a little risky, but looks like we are in Legionnaire Town, boys. Legionnaire Town. Legionnaire's Bracer, is that turn-inable for the quest? Let me see here. Legionnaire's Bracer P99. Is there any quest associated with that? Related quest, Orange Sash of the Order. So no, it's for some monk quest, but it's not an XP turn-in Kaladin like the Legionnaire shoulder pads. I don't think. Let me just double check this Freeport quest. Okay, it's a Freeport quest. Alright. That went swimmingly. And we have healing instead of light healing now, so we've got a stronger ability to heal ourselves in combat. Should it come to that, although it shouldn't. And the reason that it shouldn't is because we should be using our mana for nuking. Although we did alright. We did alright going toe-to-toe with that guy. Give one more a try just so I can see the experience. We were at what, 8? I think maybe 9. So we might have got 4. We were 8 or 9. So we got either 4 or 5% experience. Pretty good. Now you'd have to chop a third off that. So let's round down and say we got 4. Right? Be safe. Maybe we got 4.5. If we got 4.5 on red, you would get 3 on blue or green. Not too bad. Alright, we're ready to try to track down another Legionnaire. Let's see if we can slip by these guys this time. I remember before they were eager to aggro me, but now I'm 14. Should be fine. It's a good chance of finding a Legionnaire up in this camp here. Not a great chance, but a good chance. Looks like it's all Centurions for now. Another great spot for a Legionnaire is over here. Again, looks like it's all Centurions. Here as well. Orc Pawn. We can kill him to free up the placeholder when we're really grinding, but Orc Legionnaire. Alright. We're at 13%. Let's see what we get to here. Boom. Now I'm going to do a bit more melee in here, just so I can save the mana for finishing them off later. Let's see what 13% goes to. Oh, those are some big hits. Alright. Time to take the lead. There we go. Oh, jeez. Do not underestimate these guys. Dang. There we go. He's going to run any second. In fact, we might want to nuke him into the run. Yeah, he's at 21 right now. Boom, perfect. Okay, 13% goes up to 18. So it went up 5. So it's at least 4.5, I'd say, per kill. So red and green, you're going to get at least 3. That's pretty nice at 14, I think. Alright, we are in Legionnaire hunting territory, and this is going to be our camp. I guess I'll dive into it on the next video, but we got a Legionnaire spawn here, Legionnaire spawn there, sometimes pawns, sometimes Legionnaires. We got another one over here. We don't want to touch anything over there. There's also these tents. One of these tents, especially this one, I think, can spawn a Legionnaire. Let's kill these placeholders with the hopes that next time we log on, we get ourselves some big boys to handle. Oh, it's nice to get coins again. Although I'm sure once I'm encumbered in copper, I'll be wondering how nice I really think it is. This is my little Legionnaire hunting spot here. We skipped the slavers entirely, thanks to the chessboard. Although they might still be blue. So like, let's say we ran out of Legionnaires and we had full mana. There were no pops here and we could run down over to the slavers and check out the slaver cave. It's probably best just to chill here though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spawns. It's worth keeping clear. Any of these, I'm not sure if all of these 6, but at least 4 of them are capable of spawning us a Legionnaire. And if we do get Legionnaires, even just 2 or 3, we're probably going to be busy enough to not go anywhere else. That's my bet. Oh, my offense just went up, so we're probably getting XP from this here Centurion. I mean, he did aggro us, so I think that means you're going to get experience if they aggro you and you're not sitting down. And we can also level up some skills. Now, dodge is such a cool skill. We're definitely going to go back at 15 and grab that, I think. Don't want to deal with a runner right now. Alright. Alright, you guys. We're back in Crushbone, but we're taking out the big boys now. We're going to keep an eye out for the orc trainer. Try to get that shield as much as we can. I almost want to run over there right now and check that spawn, but nah, I'll check it later. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you next time.